I ripped a hole in my Oliver jeans trying to get this video going, so you're welcome. Um, I have to go to the butt doctor tomorrow, and I don't know what they're gonna do. Probably test my ass to see if it's the best ass of all time, which I could have told you already that it is, but whatever, irrelevant. So I figured I'd make a video and chat with you a little bit about the insanity going on in my brain because I had like a really crazy year, okay? And I'm not going to divulge too many of my secrets, but it was definitely a challenge, and it led me to honestly, I have candles, by the way. Oh my god, I have a bee candle. Is this aesthetic? I hope the light is like really, um but yeah, it led me to a lot of self-discovery, and this candle makes my eyes look really red, but they're fine, I swear. But it led me to a lot of self-discovery, and I've realized I think that I'm a little bit crazy. I think that I've lost my mind a little bit, but not in a scary way, in a more like logistically, logically, not logistically, logically. I think that I might have OCD. And I'm not trying to self-diagnose here, okay? I'm journaling here, okay? This channel, it's it's no hold barred. It's a journal. It is what it is. It's my channel. Welcome to my channel. I'm not feeling manic right now, I promise. Over a lot of time and a lot of self-reflection and a lot of self-deduction, I have decided that I think that there might be like some issues in here. And I've had issues, and I've been undiagnosed for a while, pretty much my whole life, believe it or not. Um, but this is a development that I have started to look into lately, which is crazy because when I was little, I used to think that I had that problem, especially when I was a teenager, because of just like the internet and obsessive like tendencies that I had as a kid, and then like several years of just undiagnosed issues going on. I'm doing it right now, some of the symptoms which you can't see because I had my hand hidden. But this isn't a sad video, okay? We're just hanging out. We're just talking. I'm just talking. That's not illegal. It's okay. And yeah, I think it's weird. It's weird being undiagnosed. It's weird being mentally ill and knowing something's wrong and then not getting diagnosed with it and feeling crazy and feeling like you're going crazy, but feeling logical enough to know that you're not going crazy enough to not know that you're crazy. Right? Right? You feel me? Check out my bruise. I swear I accidentally karate chopped one of these metal poles over here because I was playing with my husband outside and the curtain kept like hitting him. And I was like, this is what I would do to a woman who was approaching you. And I karate chopped it. And I forgot there's a square pole. So my wrist hit the pole and it hurt so bad. But it was so funny because the sound it made was just like, dunk. And I was like laughing, but almost in tears. And yeah, that's my battle scar. My head is throbbing right now. Fun, fantastic times. But yeah, that's basically what's been on my mind, and just like wanted to talk a little bit about what that feels like, because not like symptoms or anything sad, just being like, I am such an overthinker and an overanalyzer of things that like I have never known a moment of silence in my brain since as far back as I can remember. And it's so fascinating to me that I have been through all these like self issues that I don't want to get into, and never thought to like circle back around to something that I like viewed in childhood and related to craziness. Hello? Certainly, I used to think that there was something romantic, and I still do, about like contemplation and existentialism, right? Is this aesthetically pleasing? Let me like, yeah. existentialism is a hell of a drug, because boy have I been addicted to it since I was like 7. And I just I never thought to think about that how like thinking constantly 24/7 is not normal and probably not good for your brain. Can you see it in my eyes? I've fully lost it. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's certainly something. And I'm trying to be quiet. I don't want to wake anybody up. But yeah, it's interesting because like I've always thought it was something good. I was always like, oh, I'm so existential, I'm so thoughtful. I'd be thinking, I'm a philosopher. I'm not a philosopher. I'm a crazy woman. I'm an insane woman on my trailer porch talking to YouTube about my mental health. And that's fine. That's fine. I have confession time. I have picked at my skin since I was 18 years old. One day I went in the bathroom and I started picking at my skin, and boy, have I not stopped. Oh boy, have I not stopped. Boy, do I tell myself to stop. But since I've been researching, I'm like, holy shit. Like, I'm working on things, and like maybe even get a nice therapist, like a baddie therapist who can like tell me how to like dominate this shit girl without medication, because medication scares me and I don't like the idea of it, because like I'm scared I'm going to be one of those people that goes like brain dead, or gains a lot of weight, or loses a lot of weight, or just like doesn't know who I am anymore, because it's kind of part of my whole brand, like of being a little bit messed up in the head. I don't know. I don't know, Candle. What do you think? I think it would certainly be nice if I just had enough function to like achieve my goals, right? Right? Like, you feeling me there? YouTube's actually been one of the big issues I've had, because I said this in my last video, my first video, I got a subscriber. Hey, bestie, how are we doing? I hope you're doing better than me. I'm actually doing okay. This is me ruminating more, which I have recently learned that I probably shouldn't be doing, but this is also helping, putting it out there on a public platform and being like, hey, this is me. You don't gotta feel like a crazy person, because we all are kind of like crazy persons. I'm starting to think, is that a demon behind me? I think it's the candle. I was gonna take you for a walk. I really was, but I just don't know where to put you. So I'm just on the porch. And here's an interesting exercise that I did today. This candle is super special to me. It's got a bee on it. And my husband got it for me for Christmas one year. And I've had it for like 2. And I never lit it because I was like, it's going to ruin it. It's a candle. And then I have to be careful with this one. He also got me this candle, which is like really funky and fun. And I feel bad for burning it. But again, it's a candle. It's supposed to burn. So we're burning it regardless of my sticker tendencies to want to just like save it for the perfect moment. And that was really helpful. And I'm trying to like look at these candles as kind of like my life, because part of my obsessions and issues like have a lot to do with death and dying, and the people that I love dying around me, and things of that nature, because it's tended to seem to happen. And I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm just saying that's kind of a thing. Like, life is fleeting, kind of like a flame, I guess you could say. And you have to experience it while you have it, instead of just like, I don't know, it's sitting there and going to waste. I don't know, rotting in your room, kind of like the vibe that I've been letting off for the past year. So I'm just telling you now, bestie, that's not the way to go. Sometimes you gotta do that for like a year straight, but then otherwise, like, you gotta pack it up and keep the train moving and like light the candle. Does that make sense? Probably not. But like, here I am lighting the candles, because you know, that you could die, or you could lose the candle, and then no more candle for you to light. You go, oh, I wish I would have used that candle before I got blown away. in a tornado. I wish I would have used that candle before it got smashed into a billion pieces by a crazy person. I wish I would have used that cat. Blah, blah, blah. You get the point. You're not an idiot. I am. I'm the idiot here. We're little jesters performing, and I think that's one. I sound crazy. Only a little bit. That's one of the reasons why, like, performance and social media and, like, rage bait and acting all the time is such a enticing drug, because, like, everybody has these problems, so it's fun to kind of just, like, perform that away and be a little jester online, a little jester version of yourself. That's what I'm doing. It's vulnerable, but not at the same time. And I think that leads people to, it helps alleviate personal feelings. What am I getting at, bro? It's just, in a sense, you can, like, remove yourself from reality and become kind of a different version of that. Whether that's positive or negative is kind of up to you. I'm not your mom. But, like, you can play a characterized version of yourself and remove from reality for a little bit and just kind of be whatever the internet perceives you to be, which is both terrifying and interesting. I often think that I would be better suited as, like, a sleeper shark at the bottom of the ocean or something. I don't know, man. I don't know what this video is about. I'm feeling loodle. I'm totally kidding. I actually just, that whole cycle just ended. So it's not that. It's just mental illness. And like I said, I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow. I don't want to. I have to drive all the way to St. Augustine. You probably don't know where that is, but it's kind of far. But I'm gonna try to film while I'm out there. And, yeah, I don't know. I got 1 view and a subscriber on my last video. Hello. I love you. Welcome. Thank you for joining my bestie. This is kind of like a. Okay, now I'm just rambling, so I'm gonna go home, which is right over there, because I'm at my house. Okay. Feeling a little loopy. Feeling a little kooky.